These days in New Orleans, a musical night out might consist of listening to jazz or ska. Ska? The story begins in Jamaica. During the 1950s, a new sound emerged on the Caribbean island, combining a local acoustic music called mento mixed with American jazz and blues. As more islanders purchased radios, they were able to tune into stations from the southern part of the United States, picking up songs by musicians such as New Orleans' own Fats Domino. By the 80s, though, ska became popular in the U.S., with the import of Jamaican bands such as Toots and the Maytals. The sound incorporates the guitar, bass, and drums, along with a horn section, often including saxophones, trumpets, and trombones. So who plays ska in New Orleans? Heard only on occasion here since the 1990s, today one of its most popular proponents is a group with a name that elicits a double take, Fatter Than Albert, a whimsical nod to a character made famous by comedian Bill Cosby. Band members explain the method to their music.
It's got energy to it, it's fun. It's just a really great type of music. It's positive. It's got, a lot of different elements to it. You can mix in jazz and funk and reggae and punk rock and just dancey music, and it's awesome.
Something about horns and guitars and the two-tonedness of it all. It just creates this energy that I pretty much fiend for.
Most ska fans are in their teens or early 20s.
Older crowds, they'd rather go sit around and drink than come to a ska show and dance around with their Friday night. Definitely the younger kids, and that's what makes it more fun.
And who has influenced Fatter Than Albert?
The Meters,
Blue Meanies,
.07,
stuff off of Asian Man Records,
Give Me 330,
the Superflies,
the Spit Valves.
My local teachers like Clyde Kerr Jr., David Mooney, Gary King, Mike Reiner,
Link 80,
Slapstick,
lots of reggae, Beatles.
In addition to the sheer pleasure of playing, trombonist Larry Furman has other reasons for being with the group.
I just want to write good music. We have talented musicians in the band, and it's really fun. I teach high school kids, so if anybody younger than us can watch us and go, hey, I want to play music, or hey, this band has inspired me to want to start my own band and just want to learn how to play, say, a trombone or a trumpet or anything, that makes me happy. That in itself is the rewarding part about playing music.
In the middle of recording their album, Aaron's Runaway Imagination, Hurricane Katrina hit. And just like the rest of New Orleans, Fatter Than Albert was thrown for a loop.
Well, I lived in Lakeview, so I lost everything. I didn't take it seriously. I brought my 2 guitars and a backpack's worth of clothes. That was it. Not a single CD, not my car, nothing. It's given me a lot of inspiration. I don't quite practice as much as I used to because, nothing's as stable as it was. It's bettered me as a human being, I'd say.
Though affected by the storm, the band pushed on, working hard to complete their new album.
I am proud of it. And when you have a tangible thing in front of you that you've done, you worked so hard on, you owe it to yourself, if not certainly the fans, to give it all you got. You just got to keep plugging away if you believe in the dreams.
In addition to touring nationally, their future plans?
To better ourselves, really. Write more music, write more complex music, better music, more communication. Our name's out there, just to live up to that, really.
And Fatter Than Albert has certainly accomplished that goal by nurturing a ska scene in New Orleans and helping to make the word ska more familiar to local music fans.